Hey guys, Pat here. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video, and today the GOAT of possibly the entire game has finally arrived. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is here, and we have his details, and I decided why not do a voice reaction. This is the first time I'm going to be reading his full kit. So we have his full kit here, and we're going to be reading it off, and you'll get my initial reaction to how absolutely ridiculous this unit is going to be, probably. But if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if I should do this more often. I haven't done this since Ultra UI Goku's release back in Legends Fest, so let me know if I should be recording these more often. But without that being said, let's get started. So, counter even your opponent's ultimate arts. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta joins the fight. Oh my god, look at all this. Alright, let's go over this. Number 1 counter that can activate against ultimate arts. If the unique gauge is full, Gogeta will activate a counter against the enemy arts attack, putting a stop to their offense. This counter can activate against ultimate arts. Depending on how many times you press the button, the ultimate arts can become a success or even huge success. When it's a huge success, you'll get an explosive boost. Damage will be greatly increased and enemy Dragon Balls will be reduced by 3 and more. Fight to the bitter end with solid defenses. When Gogeta's health falls below 50%, restores health by 30% and nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. It'll be easier to survive even against element Gogeta, or survive even against elements Gogeta is at a disadvantage against. For a second I thought they were referring to, like, oh, you can use them even against the yellow Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta from Part 1. And I was going to be like, oh, how convenient. Because that is going to be... I feel like that Gogeta is going to see a revival with this guy in the meta. Huge offensive bust when last character standing. If 2 ally battle members are defeated, Gogeta will get an uncancelable boost to damage inflicted, and arts card draw speed plus unfavorable element factors will be nullified. Even if you are down to your final character, don't give up, aim to turn the tide. Experience Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the unparalleled fusion warrior, with impressive offense and defense and the ability to seize victory from the jaws of defeat. He certainly sounds very strong. So he is element purple, he's on Saiyan, GT, Fusion, Fusion Warrior, and Super Saiyan 4. We will be running him on Super Saiyan, or on, not Super Saiyan 4, on Fusion Warrior, because that will be a fun team to use now that we have Vegito, fusing Vegito, fusing Gogeta, and now this guy, like, oh yeah. His Z ability gives Fusion Warrior base strike and blast attack. Oh yeah, he is a melee type, that is right. He's not. I thought he was a defense type at first. And he's giving percentages to ultimate and awakened damage inflicted by Tag Fusion Warrior or Tag GT. Base strike and blast attack. Ultimate and awakened. Fusion Warriors don't actually have many ultimates now. It's mostly blue cards that are LFs, like the first 2 fusing Gogeta and Vegetos from Part 1, their LFs are on their blue cards, they do not actually draw an ultimate. So I guess this is more useful for like characters on GT like Super 17 and Baby. Alright, and then his Ultra ability is for Fusion Warrior. Oh, okay. I thought it would be GT. But 5% damage, 5% Q recovery, and yeah. Gogeta's strikes have armor, so charging without fear of enemy blast arts. That's cool. So blast armor, nothing special about the blast card. Blue card. Destroy your own cards on activation, then get a boost to special move damage inflicted, and restore your vanishing gauge, depending on how many were destroyed. If 3 are destroyed, your vanishing gauge will get restored by 100%. Seems fair. So it deals massive impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation. 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Seals enemy special move and special arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 5 counts. Pretty useful. Destroys all of your own cards upon activation. Applies the following effects itself based on the number of arts cards destroyed. So if you destroy 1 card, you get 15% special move, and you restore 30% vanish. 2 cards 30% special move and 50% vanish, and 3 cards 45% to special move and then 100% to your vanish. So even with 2 cards, this is still very, very useful. If this guy has a ton of card draw speed and he draws a blue card, like even with 2 cards, like this is gonna hurt pretty bad. The following effects occur on hit. So randomly draws at most 2 cards when you have 3 or fewer, and randomly destroys 2 enemy cards. Nullify blast arts when charging forward. That's good. And here we go. Yeah, he has a AoE green card. A wide range special arts that on hit draws cards and inflicts all enemies with no switching. Amazing. Upon activation, restores ki by 50, 20% damage inflicted, and on hit draws 2 cards when you have 3 or fewer, no switching for 3 counts, and you can combo it with whatever. Yeah, just dumb. Ultimate, oh my god. Press the button rapidly during the art's action to buff the attack. On a huge success, get a powerful additional effects like greatly buffing damage inflicted and reducing enemy Dragon Balls by 3. Note that if you get a huge success and cause the enemy to revive, they'll revive with barely any health. Nice. So they're actually like inclining you to use this against revival characters and it'll still have an effect. That's pretty good. Even the old Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had like a buff he would get. He'd get like 3 Dragon Balls, I'm pretty sure, if he KO'd a revival character. I'm sensing a trend. Deal supreme impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation. 20% to ultimate damage. Nullifies endurance. Cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects. And minus 100% to health restoration. Activates the art's action on hit. The following effects occur if the button is pressed enough times during the time limit. They do not specify, it seems like, how many times you have to press it, but the way they said it in the video makes it gonna sound pretty easy to get a huge success. So with a normal success, you get increased damage and destroy all of your enemy's cards. Huge success greatly increases damage. When this attack causes a character with a revive when health reaches 0 effect to revive, this character revives with 70% less health. This ability is ridiculous. Your revival character reviving with only 30% of their health. Now granted, they could always just regen health. What's a meta revival character in today's meta? I have to be missing one, but this will be effective even in the future when we get more revival characters. Like this is gonna be just a killer if Gogeta kills them with this ultimate. Oh, I backed out of the tab. Alright, as I was saying, this is gonna be a killer if Gogeta kills them with this ultimate. Reduces enemy ki by 100, fair. Destroys all of your enemy's cards, also fair. And reduces enemy Dragon Balls by 3. This is insane. It's ridiculous. Vegito Blue also destroys all your enemy's cards, if I'm not mistaken, when he does his art's action. So he's just a better version. Main ability, you can nullify destroy a card and reduce key effects, so aim for a combo while your opponent is unable to stop you. Launch a truly devastating ultimate while you have boost to critical rate. Draw the ultimate arts Rising Big Bang Kamehameha next. Restores own health by 30%, ki by 50. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 20 timer counts. 40% to critical rate. That is... Have we seen this on a character? No, that's right. The green Broly from part 1, he also gains critical when he uses his main ability. But damn, 40%, and he's nullifying unfavorable elements. His ultimate's gonna hit so hard, dude. Nullify destroy card effects for 20 counts, and reduce ki for 20 counts. Do 20 counts so long. You can use Meng with this guy and like keep him in the fight for a Boost damage inflicted up to 240%. Am I reading that right? And nullify enemy special cover changes just by entering the battlefield. Plus, if 2 ally battle members are defeated, then you'll get a... It's supposed to say boost, this is host, so they made a typo here. Of powerful, uncancelable effects, just like a boost to art card draw speed and unfavorable element factor nullification. Favorable element factor nullification. He nullified? What? Additionally, if your health goes below 50%, upon receiving an enemy arts attack, your unique gauge will be charged by 100, setting you up for a counter. Nice. And then, the following effects when the battle starts. 200% damage inflicted! Yeah, okay. Just immediately, here you go, 200. Reduce damage received by 70%. Increase card draw speed, 40% key recovery, 5% to arts cost. Pretty good. Applies the following effects itself when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Activates 3 times. Times where 4 cards are held are also counted as activations. Okay, so you want to join into this guy when you're in the middle of your combo, pretty much is what they're telling you. 40% damage inflicted. What? Okay, this says activates once. But that's 240%. Just no restriction, he just comes in here, boom, I'm gonna hit you with 240% damage inflicted. And he has level 2 card draw? For 5 counts? There's level 1 here, and dude, that's free! And that's every time he joins? He just gets level 2 card draw? Gradually restore his health each timer count for 15 timer counts? Sure. And he nullifies cover change for 10 timer counts. Nice! Also applies the following effects itself if there are 2 defeated battle members. Increases Dragon Balls by 1, 70% damage inflicted. So hold on, he would be at 270 technically with this. So he's borderline 300 almost. He's like 30% off. That's insane. 50% to health restoration, 30% to key recovery. Increases card draw speed by... So he just permanent level 2 card draw. He would technically have level 3, because, yeah, when he enters the battlefield, he would have level 3 for 5 timer counts. So he's just going to be drawing cards at, like, insane speeds, dude. 15% to critical damage, 100% to unique gauge charge rate, and nullifies unfavorable element factors. This guy, last man standing, sounds like a problem. Alright, and moving on from that, so now we have applies the following effects itself with only remaining health is 50% or below when hit by an enemy's art attack while this character is on the battlefield, activates once. So you get 30% health, charges unique gauge by 100%, and you nullify some unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. So this yellow Gogeta will actually be a threat to him because he'll just cancel Gogeta's unique gauge, but the health and the unfavorable element factor for damage sustained is gonna help him a lot. Shortens ally subcount by 5 when enemy activates a special move, ultimate, awaken, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. Pretty useful. Just, it's a good. Gogeta has a special cover change against both strike and blast arts attack. When you activate a special cover change, you'll draw a special move voice, so launch right into it after your special cover change. Gogeta's most important feature, the unique gauge, will activate counters when full. It can even activate against ultimate arts. Plus, when you land a counter, destroy all of your opponent's cards and draw up to 4 cards of your own. After landing a counter, get ready for a counterattack. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change performed against their strike or blast arts attack, activates twice. So it's the exact same as the green Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Cover changes performed against attacks other than Strike or Blast also count as activations. Nullified activations are not counted. Combable into the blue card. Applies the following to self when performing special cover change. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the blue card. Restores ki by 20. Nice. So just, you can immediately follow up into a blue card and just, yeah. Greatly charges own unique gauge every time when hit with an enemy starts attack while this character's on the battlefield. Greatly, huh? I wonder, is Baby's, because Baby's, I don't remember if his is greatly, because if it is, then Baby's charges very fast. And it doesn't look like Gogeta has like a... Okay, no, it's down here at activation. Let me continue reading. The following effects occur once unique gauge is full: 20% HP, cancels own attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions, and seals enemy rising rush for 5 counts. That's annoying. While this character is in one of the following states, if own unique gauge is full, consumes entire unique gauge to counter most enemy art attacks. So, standing still, attacking, moving, charging ki, receiving an attack, after switching, cover changing, or during assists. If one unique gauge is full, when changing cover or during assist, this counter will be given priority. Or during assists. So, if I am understanding this correctly, Gogeta's counter can activate while he's attacking the enemy. Like, say someone switches, Gogeta's counter will counter their switching. I think. I could be wrong. That's something that we'll have to see in game. Exclusive normal conditions and special state caused by certain arts, own unique gauge will disappear after it activates 3 times. The following effects occur when the counter activates. Randomly draw 400 cards when you have 3 or fewer. 50 ki, 70% to next strike damage inflicted. This is dumb because he's already at 200% damage inflicted, mind you. Destroy all of your enemy cards, cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects, seals all enemies' main, and inflict no switching. This character's dumb. There's no sugarcoating it. This character is just dumb. And he's going to be an absolute menace. We'll see how effective he is in game, but I cannot wait to use this character if I get my hands on it. I hope I do. Stay tuned for my summon video because I will be putting one out for this guy. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.